Well, you're watching us here live at Nasrec on ANC as we bring you more reaction to the new top six that was elected yesterday at the ANC's 54th National Conference here at Nasrec. Now, my colleague and anchor at ANC, Shahan this morning is outside Luthuli House. That's the head offices of the African National Congress in Johannesburg. Shahan, good morning to you. I must just warn you, there's a slight delay on our line this morning, but it is the morning after. Luthuli House, of course, will be quietish and very quiet because everybody is here at Nasrec, but they're now waking up at that head office with Cyril Ramaphosa at the helm.
Yeah, Dan, this of course the headquarters of the ANC, where the newly elected top six will have to meet and brainstorm a way forward for the governing party. We're going to get some analysis from Ivor Saraskinski, who is from Wits University and political analyst. Thanks for coming here to meet us, Prof. Appreciate it. Tell us exactly what you think the new leadership needs to focus on when they get back to this office.
They're going to have to find a way to trust each other, coming from the different factions and camps inside the ANC. So just in terms of having a dialogue that's polite is going to be incredibly difficult in terms of the animosity and the hostility that has shaped the lead up to this elective conference.
So is it going to be difficult for them to actually make sure that the much needed reforms can be brought in?
It's fair to say that the much needed reform is now on the back burner, and unity is the priority. So the top six is deadlocked. I think it's 2.5, 3.5, not 3-3. Paul Mashatile's engagement with the unity camp suggests that he vacillates between the two. So it's 2.5, 3.5. And Cyril Ramaphosa and Gwedi are the ones who are probably going to try and push for reform. And the resistance is there from the party bosses who've used branches to build their own careers and push their own interests.
So is Cyril Ramaphosa in a very tight position then when he was elected to this position? Because when you saw his face after being elected, after the smiles and when he was sitting down, he looked a bit concerned, didn't he?
And he should be. He's caught between a rock and a hard place. Whatever he wants to do, he's going to pick up heat from the other people in the ANC, the top six who come from the different factions. He doesn't have a majority in the top six. His electoral victory was slim, to say the least. He doesn't have a clear mandate to drive a reform agenda. And the friction and the tensions are going to come through as the factions cemented into this top six start to obstruct, suffocate and delay any attempt to move the ANC forward.
Let's talk about Cyril Ramaphosa here as president of the ANC and President Jacob Zuma in government. How exactly is that going to work now?
It was tense when in government when Cyril Ramaphosa was the deputy president and Zuma was the president. That tension is probably exacerbated exponentially now. So that relationship in terms of the ANC, the political party, the ANC as the ruling party, it's always been fraught. But the nature of this contest has meant that fraughtness is in the stratosphere of tense. And there's no working relationship, I understand. And it's going to be very difficult to see how the ANC is going to shape ANC policy in government under the current arrangement. Something's going to have to give, either to Luthuli House or the union buildings.
Well, thank you so much for your time. We do appreciate it. That was Professor Ivor Saraskinski, of course, from Wits University, political analyst. Dan, back to you.
Thank you very much, Shahan, and to the Prof there, Ivor Saraskinski from